You ever follow the rules, do everything right, and still get burned? That's exactly what happened to a Turo host who did everything by the book before, after photos, timestamps, clear evidence of a smoke violation, and Turo still denied their claim. Now imagine that being your car. Imagine losing money because of lack of evidence, even when you had proof. See, that's not just their story, that's a warning for every host on this platform. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe right now because I'm going to show you what went wrong, how to protect yourself, and how to make sure Turo never leaves you hanging like this. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Luke Evan Brooks. It's going to be a short one here because I'm in a rush to do multiple things at once, but it's all good. If you're new to this channel, this is Car Share Genius. This is where we talk about everything that comes with Turo, as far as renting your cars out there as a host, making money, scaling it, making sure you're doing it right. And if you're new, like I say, make sure you hit the subscribe button. That way you can keep up to date with all the content that I have that's going to be strategies to get you in the right direction when it comes to being a host on Turo. So today we're going to talk about a situation that took place in regards to a host who did everything by the book. Now, how would you feel if you did everything by the book to the letter and Turo denies your claim? Well, this is what happened. If you look at this over here, you will see that this person who basically had a cleaning claim got denied. He had pictures, he had details, not just one picture, multiple pictures. And this is someone smoking in their car, which is hard to prove sometimes because you can't smell smoke from a picture. And to me, I think it's BS because Turo did a new structure on how to do claims. In the past, people abuse it. People will be like, I'm gonna give me some more money. They will put ash in the car deliberately and say this person was smoking when they didn't smoke. So I guess they go into a thing where it's gotta be like a whole crap ton of smoke or whatnot, which I don't think is fair. I think if you do everything right by the book, you shouldn't have an issue when it comes to getting your car on the platform and getting reimbursed. And he's frustrated. That's why a lot of guests are aware of this as well too. They know that, hey, I can smoke a little bit. And I had a situation that happened to me too. Had someone actually had marijuana in the car, seeds, literally had seeds, and Turo denied it. And I'm gonna tell you the strategy on how to avoid getting your stuff denied. What I would recommend for you guys is that you want to make sure that you get pictures of the floor multiple times before the car went out on the rental. Okay? That's the first thing you want to do. Not just one picture. When you go through your whole interior pictures, you want to have multiple pictures. The next thing that you want to do is make sure that if you have this with the guests and you discover it, contact them. Contact them and say, I know. You got to be strong because this is kind of like a psychological thing here. You want to say, I know you was smoking in my car. I'm just making sure that you was aware of it. Or, hey, just want to let you know you can't be smoking in my car again. You can say it like that, actually. And they say, okay, I won't do it again. You got them. So wait a minute, Luke, how? Listen to what I say. I've seen that you've been smoking in my car. Just wanting to give you a friendly reminder. Please do not do that again. And they acknowledge it. You got them right there. Now, some people might not think of that, but you know what the smoke smell is. It's hard to get out. You have to use a few items here, and I'm going to list these out here down in the description. You want to make sure that you get the fogger. You can get McGuire's fogger. They have packs on Amazon. I'm gonna drop a link. You want to make sure you get that smoked out, or you have to get it detailed out. Detail costs more. And the reason why I say with detail is that if your claim doesn't go through and you went ahead and jumped the gun and got the car cleaned out to get rid of the smoke smell, it's gonna hurt your pockets. Could have been like an $88 rental, and then you paid $150, $170 to clean the car because of that one incident, and Turo don't want to give you the claim. I would tell you this: go with the Meguiar's first. Meguiar's works. It basically fogs up the car. It takes any odor in the car, makes the car smell new. They got black ice. They got new car scent. They have many different types, you know, as far as they go. Or you can use this one. This one works for me all the time. I use Chemical Guys. They have different flavors here, or different scents, I would say. Not flavors, don't eat this or drink it. But this right here will actually work in your favor as well too. And if you got a car that you got to get out right away, depending on how you got your rentals set up. If you got it set up where it's basically a 3-hour buffer time, or 6-hour buffer time, or 12, and you don't have enough time for that fogger to work, get this bad boy right here. This will have the car smelling really good. You can't even spray this stuff in while you're in the car. You know, sometimes people spray in the car. If you spray this in the car, you're gonna be choking. That's how strong it is. And again, it's gonna be down on the link below. With this in mind, because this is what I want you to make sure. I don't want you to tune off on this. I want you to make sure that when you're dealing with people who are renting your car, is that you lay out all the rules. Lay it out at the very beginning. Make it as a pre-message, letting them know what the penalty of smoking is. Let them know, like, hey, if you get caught smoking, you could pay up to $150 for cleaning this vehicle. And they may look at it, they may not look at it. But I promise you another way that you can get them as well too. You can text them that. I always make my guests call me before I let them have the car. Even though they did everything, I don't give them the lockbox code until I get their phone number. So now I got collateral right here. I have something tangible, actually. Not collateral, but tangible in my hand to talk to these guests and text them with that same information, which is pretty easy to do. That way they're aware, okay? If Turo still denies your claim, you can still escalate it. I think this person escalated it, and 1 week later they still denied it. You can request for them to have a supervisor call you on your phone so you can discuss, because you gotta understand, these guys is answering the phone. They're just the first line of defense on trying to deny you whatever your claim is or whatnot. And that can suck. That can suck basically, because if you're dealing with people who are trying to deny your claim, they don't know the rules, show them the rules. And the guy showed them everything, but sometimes you got to keep going forward with these guys. And I know that sucks, because you're not trying to hear that. You're not trying to hear that you got to always call them multiple times, because trust me, I was there the other week or other day dealing with a customer who didn't want to bring the car back because they did something naughty, which we'll talk about in the next episode. If you do these things, you have a high chance of success that when it comes to getting your car, or getting your claim approved, you're not going to be dealing with this back and forth mess that some people deal with. There's always back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You won't have to deal with that. You'll be able to deal with getting your claim rewarded. Give it some time. And worst case comes to shove, if you take that L, use the stuff that I mentioned. Use the Meguiar's fogger. Use Chemical Guys. If it's really bad, like really, really bad, where the smell's there in your vehicle and you don't have the stuff to prove it, or enough evidence, I would say, then you have to get that detailed. But you also have one nuclear option. And a lot of people don't like doing this, but if you lay out everything that I say to this customer who's renting your car and they still don't follow the rules, you can go ahead and actually just 1-star them. A 1-star will result, you could do 1 to 3 stars. 1 to 3 stars will result in them not renting any of your cars in a fleet anymore. So if you got 15 cars and this guy did something wrong with your one car, it's not like you one-star them, they can go to another car in your fleet. It's basically restricting them access to any of your cars. I've done this before. But if you do a 1-star and you leave a detailed message on why you 1-star them, you are basically going to give them a bad report so that other hosts know what they're walking into. And that helps out a lot. And it helps out a lot because then you know what to expect. So guys, I hope that this helps you out. I tell you, this is going to be short. I might come back on here and do another video take of this and give you more details as time progresses. But I thank you again, guys. If you stay for the whole period of this video, I want to make sure that you understand that you can also learn these things a lot easier than what people are going through with these headaches. I have a course called Car Share Genius. It's an interactive course. You have direct guidance from me. There's 28 modules. Shows you exactly what you do and what you do not do to get your car in the right position so you can win, you won't lose. I also have the book Started on Turo. Now, Started on Turo is the initial one, meaning that this is going to show you exactly what you're stepping into before you fully commit. Some people go for that, others don't go for it. They go for the whole course, or they go for both. But if you're serious about this, if you're really considering doing this and you really want to increase your money, increase what's coming out of your pocket, then I suggest getting this book and the course. Guys, I appreciate you. I also want to say, check out these other videos that I have over here. This is going to light you up right here as far as getting you smart on the equipment, like GPSs, as far as how to kill your car, if someone's taking your car, any of that stuff. Again, guys, I'll talk to you later. There's a lot of traffic here, as you see. Take care. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. This is where we do everything for everyone on Car Share Genius. All right, guys. I'll see you soon.